So here we are, for the next month or so, nothing else matters. This is simply the tournament in world football. It has been a long 4 years, but we're finally here. The race for the big prize begins now. So many dreams, so many hopes, so many aspirations, and there can only be one winner. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Sweden. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Japan looking for a fast start to get things done early here.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's hard to overlook the engine of this team, this guy, Wataru Endo. He's an effective shield, we know that, in front of the defence. That's his job. Always keeping a solid structure to things. But he becomes the constant, the power when others are drifting in and out of form at times. He has to maintain a level that always gets him close to a yellow card, but he does well to avoid them. And he's key in this team.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Climbs up big! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Lindelof, aim forwards. Lindelof. Played with finesse. Gets into some space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Have it back and can go again. Looks to the other side. Bullish header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Endo. Minamino. Ito. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lindelof. Isak. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball. Kubo, very nicely done. And it's Kamada. And Sweden can break here. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Calmly anticipates. Kubo shifted upfield. Kamada. Kubo. Minamino. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mitoma. That's a nicely weighted pass. Lindelof. Succumbs to the pressure. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good run down the left. Now that's a fine challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Elanga. Elanga! That's a cute ball. Clears it away. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
That is good strength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a Cora. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a Cora. And he goes cross-field. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aim forwards. That's a little off target. Kamada. Minamino. Johansson. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Kamada. Moved on forwards. Proves too strong. Kamada. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's played forward. It's really well cleared. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. First quarter of an hour gone. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Good chance here! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ito. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Isak. And here's Isak. Spread out to the left. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Decent hit from there. Oh, can he get onto this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's just beyond his reach. It's Akura. Kamada. Lindelof. Great defending, strong and determined. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Moved on forwards. Elanga, aimed in towards the centre.
Sweden couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Elanga. Elanga. Mitoma. this physical challenge. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And it's played forward. Elanga. Itakura. Kubo. Minamino. He's onto it in a flash. He's making a real surge on the left. Toma. Cross goes in there. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Minamino. Mitoma. Does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards. Elanga. That's good play. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Elanga! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Cleared without complication. Elanga. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ball's played through. Could try cutting inside here. Elanga. A real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Played towards the other side. And it's Kamada. Kamada is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Has a look and plays it forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Minamino. Out to the left it goes. That has been knocked clear. Elanga. And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
And it's Kamada. Elanga. Isak cuts out the pass. Endo. Itakura. Now it's Isak. So nearly the perfect ball. Kubo. Endo. Ito. And it's played forward. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And they can counter here. Up he goes! Goal! Sweden! And Sweden take the lead. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Sweden are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Aim forwards. Kubo chasing after it. Lindelof. Moved on forwards. And here's Isak. Over to the left. That is lovely. Time to deliver. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Isak. Itakura. Moved on forwards. They get a throw in. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Minamino. Minamino played out to the left flank. That's very neat. Tries to get it clear. It's run loose here. Nice control. He's in plenty of space here. Keeper's dealt with that. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Defending of the desperate variety. And he shoots! Japan, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Endo. Aim forwards. Can he get onto this? Clears it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ito cuts it out. And it's made its way to him. Thinks one through. That's going to go a long way. Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Endo. Ito. Endo. Ito. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Endo.
It's a corner.
Minamino. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Kubo plays it short. A chance to play it in. And the shot!
Oh, it's come loose.
Minamino spread out to the left. Toma. This looks promising. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, they could break here. Lindelof. Lovely bit of skill. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Kamada. Toma wins the duel this time. Isak. Over to the left. Elects to cross. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. They've played it short. That's really well manoeuvred. Kubo. And it's Kamada. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
It's a corner.
Changes him with that pass. Elanga. Kamada. Japan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Elanga. And it's played forward. Ito. And that was very necessary. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Isak. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Japan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Isak. Isak, no. Again, there's no way through. Elanga. And that is a little undercooked. That's a cute ball. Played into the middle, and the keeper beats it away.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been clubbed away. Turns and goes back. Minamino. Kamada. Ito. Japan keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Japan have got it back, and they'll... Kamada!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Lindelof forwards and with intent. Kubo. Toma. Muscular approach does pay off here. Moved on forwards. Itakura. Endo. Ito. Oh, can he get onto this? That's come loose. Lindelof. That's the throw. Kamada. Itakura. Endo.
Sweden are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Mitoma. And it's Minamino. Oh, nice touch. He'll try to keep this alive. And that is out of play. And here's Kubo. Now it's Kamada. Endo. Toma. Out towards the flank. He's in space and looking for options. Now it's Kubo. 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 Might be... Oh, shooting chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, there's a probing ball. Played out to the right. Elanga. Now here's the delivery. Clears it away. goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kamada. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
And here's Kubo. Kubo pings a decent chance! Lindelof gets it clear. Minamino, Endo, Kamada, and he's there to get it away. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to break at pace. That looks a good ball through. Isaac! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. Ball's gone out of play. That has been cut short. Elanga. Oh, sweet feet. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's tried the shot. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's been taken short. Can he deliver? He's in a good position here. He's having a shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Moved on forwards. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Danger averted for now. And it's Kubo. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played out wide. Out to the right. Can he stop it going out? He can get that clear. Elanga hit into the middle. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Great chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Aim forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's played forward. Itakura. Ito. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Endo. Kubo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared away. It's a threatening ball. Can he finish?
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Kubo with the short one. Kubo. Endo, clearly not happy with that. That has been knocked clear. Lindelof. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's really well manoeuvred. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kubo plays it short. There are a few waiting for it. Toma. And he's heaved it away. Kamada, delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Knocks it out wide. Shot at goal! Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Sweden are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Defending of the desperate variety. In again. Clears it away.
Sweden will think that now's the time to shut up.
Kamada! Oh, that is rather wayward. Well read, nice interception. And it's Minamino. Out to the left it goes. Kamada. Kubo. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, it's played into the area. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Nice physical challenge. Minamino. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Spread out to the left. Kubo does really well to win the ball there. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries a deft little ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shoots! Ito, gently done. Toma. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Minamino! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Moved on forwards. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he cuts out the supply. Endo. And it's Kamada. Kubo. Cross goes in there. Can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Played it short. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? Clear away. Toma. Now it's Minamino! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Elanga. Gets good distance on it. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Lindelof shifted upfield. And it's Minamino. Oh, good spread. Kubo. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that has been cleared. Out for a throw. Now it's Minamino. Mitoma. Mitoma. Isaac. Out to the left it goes. Tross it. There's the header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
And it's been taken short. The ball goes in. And it's played forward. Wins the duel this time. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Minamino. Now it's Kubo. That has been knocked clear. That's a throw. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's an imaginative pass.
Japan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Lindelof. Isaac. Great defending, strong and determined. Ito looks to the other side. It's Itakura. That's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh, that's neat. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's nice. Played out to the right. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for a decent ball in. And the shot! So who's he picking out? Oh, good spread. That's a throw. Chance, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Endo. Ito played out towards the right wing. Aim forwards. Elanga aimed in towards the centre. Real chance! Proves too strong. Isak, chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3, they have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Sweden, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Sweden find a position of real strength now. Japan to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Isak, now he's off and running. Kamada does really well to win the ball there. And it's Kamada. Showing good feet. Kubo. And here's Kamada, delivered across. And he won't reach that. Excellent. Little doubt, that is a foul. Match official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, such a clever touch. And he decides to cross it. Keeper has taken decisive action. Minamino. Kamada. And here's Kubo. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kubo. Lovely feet. And here's Kamada. That's good play. Hangs one in. Tries to dink it through. And it's hoisted clear. Japan making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in.
Oh, smashing header! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Succumbs to the pressure. Minamino. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is that. So this is already looking like a tough test, an anticlimactic end to a game which started with so much hope. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's the start